Okay. I'm sorry. So depression is it's in a group of mental illness called mood disorders. So maybe for us to understand mood disorders, we can start by defining what mood is. So mood is an emotional state of an individual. So I guess we all have moods in here. So the mood or state of an individual fluctuates between mild depression to mild elation, depending on many factors. For example, when you receive good news, you're very happy. But when you receive bad news, you can be sad. So with that definition, we then move on to mood disorder. So a mood disorder is when the mood swing is excessive in severity and duration and interferes with a person's day-to-day activity. So mood is okay, but when it gets severe, like when it's severe sadness, and then also the duration, if it lasts longer, then that's a disorder. Even happiness, when you're happy, and then it's excessive and lasts longer, it can also be a disorder. Okay, and then we move on to depression. So what is depression? Depression is an emotional disorder involving overwhelming feelings of hopelessness, and inadequacy, usually accompanied by general loss of function to the point of distress. So when one is depressed, they feel like they're in a dark tunnel and there is no light at the end. There is no hope, there is no help for them. Or another example is they feel like they're falling in a deep hole with no end. Also, incidents. Depression occurs more in women than in men. And also 5% of the population is affected by depression, which means that when there are about 20 adults, one of them can be depressed. So what are the causes of depression? Depression can be caused by genetics. It runs in families. And also hormonal changes can be a cause of depression. So like in ladies, when they are pregnant or when they reach menopause, that can also lead to depression. And also lack of social support for those without friends, that can also lead to depression. Chronic illnesses like diabetes and tuberculosis. So when one is always sick, they stress and they end up getting depression. Okay, now we move on to the symptoms of depression. How can you tell that someone or yourself have depression? So one symptom of depression is loss of interest. So this is loss of interest of like you are not interested in doing day-to-day things, like the basic, for example, waking up and bathing. And also the other thing is you also lack interest on things that you used to like before. For men, maybe you were a soccer fan and you wouldn't miss any soccer matches, but when you're depressed, you're not interested at all. And for us ladies, maybe you love cooking or shopping, but then when depressed, even your friends can invite you to come and go shopping, but you're not interested. That's how depression presents life. And also there is a poor appetite or overeating. So when you're depressed, some people lose appetite, they don't eat at all. And others eat a lot, overeating, which is called comfort eating. And also another sign of depression is feeling bad about yourself, or that you're a failure or have let yourself and your family down. And there's also trouble concentrating. So you have trouble listening to some people when they talk. You also have trouble even watching TV or reading also there are changes in movement and speech. So when one is depressed, they can speak slowly and start moving slowly. But also, they can also start speaking very fast and moving very fast as well. So wandering and pacing about, that can also be a sign of depression. Another sign is suicidal thoughts. So when one is depressed, they have thoughts of taking their own life or harming themselves. Another one is sleeping disturbances. So when one is depressed, they can either have trouble falling asleep or actually sleeping too much, yes, and also trouble staying asleep when they sleep. Because when they wake up, they start again thinking about their problems. And they also feel tired, like you feel tired for no reason, without overworking or anything. You just have this feeling of feeling very tired. So if one experiences 5 or more of these symptoms for a period of over 2 weeks, then definitely they need depression evaluation. So you need to be screened for depression. Okay, how can we prevent depression? We can prevent depression. So these are some of the things that we can use. It's not all. So we can a healthy lifestyle, that is doing exercises and having a balanced diet and also getting sufficient sleep. That can also prevent us from getting depression. And having social connections, building and maintaining social connections with family, friends, and the community. So like us, we are a community here. It's very important to prevent depression. And also stress management. You need to learn effective stress management techniques such as meditation or deep breathing exercises. And you also need a good relationship with God. The Bible says in the book of Philippians 4, verse 6, be anxious for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication, with thanksgiving, let your request be known to God. So yeah, the Bible also helps us to prevent depression. And also Matthew 11, verse 28, the Bible says, come to me, those who are weary and heavy laden, and I will give you rest. So we can get rest from the Lord, and thus prevent depression. So how do you manage depression? So the first thing is you seek professional help. The Ministry of Health has opened mental health clinics in hospitals like UBH and also Bino, and also in Jenny has a mental health clinic. So in these mental health clinics, you can just walk in and tell them your story, you get screened and you get assisted. And the good news is it's free of charge. Yes. And also there is the friendship bench. So with the friendship bench, you can get help through WhatsApp. So you can actually send a message to them and tell them I need someone to talk to, and then you get someone to talk to them. So the number for friendship bench is, maybe those with pens can take down the number. So the number is 078 484 5294. I will repeat. 078 484 5294. Still on management, you can seek spiritual help. You can talk to your pastors or your spiritual leaders. And also social support. Find a trusted friend or a trusted relative to share your problems with. Please note, I said trusted. Because sharing can be a problem also. If you share with someone as in a they can go around spreading your problem. So it's important to find someone that you trust. Thank you.